Hey everyone, how's it going? So now we're moving on to unboxing the iPhone 14 in the product red color, which historically the product red color has always been really one of the best colors that Apple has offered. So let's just go ahead and open this right up and check it out, and also compare it to the midnight color we unboxed in the last video. So let's see here, open this right up. Now this phone retails for $800 for the 128 gigabyte. Whoa, holy cow. Whoa. Wowzers, I was not expecting that. I was saying 128 gigabytes for the, what was it? $800 for 128 gigabytes. I don't know why, but this is I've not been this like impressed by a color in, I don't know, maybe forever. Like just instantly the way it popped, I was not expecting that at all, because this has like it's like a really bright red with almost like an oranginess to it, which looks fantastic actually. You have the silver accents right here. It says product red right there at the bottom, the Apple logo, the white LED there, and two cameras of course for the normal 14. The red aluminum sides, which also a really nice red here on the sides. Again, not a deep red on any of this. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It says, I guess it is as deep like as bloody red, but it's not quite that bloody red. It's more towards the orangey side. But it looks fantastic. Wowzers, I still can't believe that Apple hasn't offered a product red in the Pro series. It just makes a lot of sense. It would look incredible with that matte back. But wow, I'm really actually like blown away by this color. Like straight out the bat, if you've been considering product red, like just get it. Honestly, like it looks fantastic. Let's remove the front here. Of course, we have that black front with the red accents on the side. Looks incredible as well. Just looks so good. Aluminum just has a way of popping, which I love. Like one of the reasons I haven't gotten like the gold phones or the silver phones in the Pro versions is that stainless steel reflects a lot of light. It just doesn't look as nice, in my opinion, as aluminum when it doesn't reflect light and you just have a color around the rim of the phone, which I think looks so cool. I just love the way that looks. I mean, just look at that. It looks, I don't know, it just looks great. Wow. I mean, just admire it for a second before I fill it with fingerprints everywhere, because it looks incredible, truly. Truly something, actually. Like, look at that. Wow. Such an interesting color. It just pops in such a nice way. It's almost reminded me of the iPhone 5C colors for some reason. Like, it looks very candy-like, very reflective. Very cool. I like it a lot. So let's go ahead and boot this up just to see that. In the box, you just get USB-C to Lightning, as well as a product red thing that always says what product red's about, and a normal sticker. And then there's a thing in there that just talks about not having a SIM card slot anymore. And you don't have that, so you can't put a SIM card into this. You do have to set it up in settings and set it up with your carrier and all that for the electronic SIM that Apple does now. And look at that, wow. Does that look great or not? This is probably going to be the best color out of all of them. I'm kind of interested to see the blue and purple. I've always loved the purples that Apple has taken out. We'll see if this year is as nice as the previous years. But here, let's see it in person so you can see it pop there from a distance. I mean, we're talking about things that call for attention. This is probably the one that's just going to be noticeable from miles away. I mean, look at that. It's like basically the only thing that you pay attention to in this whole frame here. But it looks so good. It just has a really nice energy and vibe to it. So if you've been looking at the product red, I say definitely go for it. So here's how it would look while texting, of course, in no case. So really showing it off. I would definitely use this phone with like no case or anything. It just looks incredible. Maybe a black case that would contrast. We'll see in a second to see how that would look, but it just looks so good. It almost doesn't look real. It looks fake because of how nice it looks. I do like that. Look at that. Some of you might not be the biggest fan because it's not a deep red, like color coded. And it has that slight bit of oranginess to it, but I think it looks great. It still is gonna look red to most people. It just, for it to pop in the way that it does, it did need that tint of orange. And I like it. I really do like this. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Wowzers. That's crazy. All right, so let's see here and try out some cases just so you get an idea of how this might look in some of the styles of cases. Here it is if you covered it all up and just left the red accents showing you got the camera. Accents just popping out through the bottom. You can just see those from a mile away as well. Oh, you actually have a nice little accent here at the top. You can see it. If the case has a cutout, you can see that. Of course, if the case is a little thinner and slimmer, you're going to be able to see the red here on the sides from the front like this, which you might like or might not like, but again, you can get cases to cover it if you don't like that. And here we have the ringer switch in that. Let's see a clear case, because I'm curious to see if you're going to be able to tell a lot of fingerprints are not on there. And yeah, it is going to show some fingerprints, but it still kind of works because it's such a bright color. It doesn't show them as much as the midnight phone does. Look at that. I am always a fan of the red phone with like a black case that has a rim around it, just to get that black and red look, that Deadpool look. Just looks really good. Here we have just some extra cases just in case. You can see green on red. Not a fan of that one. And the purple on red. I don't even think it's worth trying some of these cases, but you can kind of see there. Interesting, very polarizing combo. But yeah, that's that. Let's see real quick how it does with fingerprints and smudges. Let's just smudge it up, get it real dirty here on the sides so you can see that. Definitely less than the midnight for sure. Here you have it. Midnight versus product red. Which one is better? Definitely. And I mean definitely the product red. Just get the product red and then put a black case on it if you don't want it to show that much. It's just such a nice color that it would be a waste to just get the simple black phone that we've had for years that doesn't have anything special to it, which of course that might be exactly what you're looking for, but this one just looks incredible. You can see the fingerprints there on the backs of these. The red still quite shows it. You're gonna need a lighter color for them to not show up that much, but again, like I said in the previous video, it's as easy as taking any cloth, wiping the back, and you have basically a brand new phone, because this glossy back just cleans super quick and super well, which is also one of the pros of it. So it's gonna not slip off your hands very easily because that back really grips onto your fingers there. The aluminum sides don't grip on as much, but that back is so grippy, it's not really gonna fall off. And I would really feel secure with this in my hand at all times without any cases or anything. So yeah, this is definitely just one of the best colors Apple has ever made on a phone. It just looks so vibrant and nice, and it pops so nicely. I'm just a real big fan of it. Now, let's see Apple take out a product red in the Pro series. I don't know why it hasn't happened, but it has to happen at some point because I feel like that would be a big seller. And hopefully they release it at some point. But yeah, there you go. That is the iPhone 14 in the red color. Truly one to keep at the top of your list if you're looking for it. It's just such a versatile looking color. It's just not too directly red where you would get tired of it. It's got a real nice energy to it. You might need to see it in person to really appreciate the way that they colored this phone, but let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Goodbye.